I just know y'all love coming here for the best tea on the internet. But sometimes we have to talk about some serious matters too, okay? The internet can be an awful place and is actually filled with really bad people. You have to make sure you know who you're talking to. But luckily, you have me to help you, even if it means that we're talking about creepy internet weirdos, just like the person I'm gonna be talking about today. Have you heard about the Minecraft predator? Who exactly is he? One of the most popular YouTube Minecrafters is LionMaker, also known as Marcus Wilton. After posting about 30 videos on his YouTube channel about Minecraft, he gained a bit of a following. With about 500,000 subscribers, his Minecraft videos gained millions upon millions of views. People love Minecraft, and they especially love watching other people play, so Marcus had a good thing going for him at the time. While he seemed like a normal guy, it was eventually found out that there was a lot going on behind the scenes that we definitely didn't know about. The whole thing blew up in his face back in December of 2015 when he was forced to expose himself to the world. He tweeted a series of tweets that are now deleted, admitting to having a sexual relationship with another YouTuber known as Paige the Panda. This might not sound bad at first, but the problem was she was underage, only 14 years old at the time. As if that was not bad enough, he also posted nude photographs of her that she had sent him. That alone should have been the ending for him, but unfortunately, it wasn't. Now, how did we even get here? Buckle up, besties. It's gonna be a long and bumpy ride because this story is wild. Trust me. Now that all of this has come out and Marcus admitted to everything, other people are starting to share their experiences with the former YouTuber. BuzzFeed News did a whole report on Marcus and his victims and talked to many of them so that they could share their stories. According to Sasha Steele, also known as Queen Camelot X, who has a small channel where she plays Minecraft with her daughter and posts the videos to her channel, she used to be in a group with other kids, and back in 2014, one of them admitted to her that Marcus had repeatedly asked them to send him nude photos. He was just 14 at the time. That young boy wasn't the only victim. There were actually tons of them. And a lot of them were too afraid to come forward. They were afraid of the retaliation they would receive, especially speaking out against such a powerful and popular YouTuber. Friends and Minecraft players Matt Guggenbiller, David Hagen, Nicholas Caniglio, and Oliver Broadbent were all on a call with Marcus one night while they were playing Minecraft. According to the boys, Marcus had started to fondle himself while they were playing. While Matt, David, and Oliver were of age, Nicholas was only 15 at the time. And things went south rather quickly. Matt told BuzzFeed that Marcus started messaging Nicholas on the side, sending him suggestive messages and pretty much asking him for sex, despite the fact that he was only 15. Of course, Marcus denied the messages ever happened and that they were just joking around. According to Nicholas, though, that wasn't true at all. Yeah, it was a little weird, it was a little freaky. I just tried going with it, thinking it was a joke, but then he kept persisting, Nicholas told BuzzFeed. So it was okay, it's not a joke. Marcus didn't stop there. In June of 2015, Marcus messaged 16-year-old Steven Jenkins along with a few other children. For Steven, though, he was willing to do anything to get nude photographs, so he offered him money. Apparently, Marcus had offered to send him through PayPal $500 in exchange for full frontal nude images of himself. Steven had proof that Marcus sent him the money and even had PayPal confirm the dates and the accounts to prove that he was not lying. Once again, Marcus denied everything. According to him, he paid Steven the $500 for some graphic design work. That $500 was something that I had already sent him a couple of times for graphic designing, for graphic things. And that specific time he's saying that I supposedly sent that to him for nudes, it's never been concretely shown that that's what happened, he said. I had a very good, normal, healthy relationship with that boy. Sorry, bestie, certainly doesn't look that way. Your victims have the receipts to prove it. On the same day that he was messaging Steven and offering to send him money for nude photos, he was also messaging a 12-year-old girl named Chantel Wiseman. While Chantel's mom, Susie, heard her daughter excitedly say that her favorite YouTuber messaged her on Skype, she couldn't help but be a little overprotective of her daughter, and she was right to do so. She messaged Marcus from her daughter's account, wanting to talk to him herself first, wanting to make sure that his intentions with her daughter were right. According to Susie, Marcus was very polite and she didn't see anything wrong with him at first. At the same time, he was also messaging her on Twitter, thinking it was just Chantel trying to pull one over on him. He asked her if she was pretending to be her own mother, not realizing that's who he was actually talking to. He asked her for nude photos of herself. When he realized his mistake and that it was really her mother on both Skype and Twitter, he claimed his Twitter had been hacked. Chantel's mother had seen enough and called the police immediately. Since they were in different countries, Susie was given the runaround with law enforcement, and all of them told her to call someone else about the matter. Not knowing what to do, she accused Marcus publicly on Twitter. To no surprise, it backfired, as other Minecraft players and Marcus's fans came to his defense and claimed that Susie was lying about the whole thing. Still trying to take matters into her own hands, Susie started contacting Marcus's sponsors and partners, telling them everything that had happened. But no one seemed to care about the accusations. Marcus's relationship with Paige began to heat up around this time. In screenshots of messages between the two, they were making plans to meet in person in 2017 when she was 18. Despite that, their relationship actions were still sexual. In the meantime, Susie was mad that no one was taking her accusations of Marcus and her daughter seriously. She turned to fellow drama YouTuber Daniel Keem, also known as Keemstar, with her story. Together, they made a video where Susie showed everyone how Marcus asked her underage daughter for nude photos. Thanks to the video and some continuous poking from Daniel Keem, Marcus finally cracked on Twitter, where he started tweeting all of the tweets admitting to his relationship with Paige on Twitter. Once he posted the nude photo of her though, that's when things all really and truly went downhill for him. He began to make threats about wanting to harm himself, even going as far as posting a photo of his wrist with cuts all over it, which turned out to be a Google image. Yikes. Finally, in the winter of 2016, Marcus was officially arrested after everything. He was arrested for statutory rape, distribution, and possession of inappropriate pictures of children. Unfortunately though, Marcus was only in jail for 10 short months. While he's still under investigation, he was sent to a psychiatric hospital where he was diagnosed with borderline personality disorder. And they also discovered he had substance abuse issues. In the meantime, his channel was removed from YouTube. He restarted it again. Marcus also has so many younger fans that really don't understand what's going on with him and what he's done. All they knew was he disappeared from YouTube for a while. With no actual consequences from YouTube, Marcus and people like him are free to continue to make and post content and continue to do these awful things to their underage fans. Even after admitting to what he has done, Marcus was still able to go on YouTube and post videos. He was still able to play Minecraft and interact with others in the community. There's nothing stopping people like Marcus from getting back on YouTube and Minecraft servers and doing it all over again. After there was a lot of retaliation and backlash from other Minecraft players and YouTubers, YouTube finally decided that it was time to do something about Marcus and his channel. Thanks to a lot of public outcry, YouTube finally started to take things seriously, as they should have before. Hello. They started to crack down more on creators as well as videos, and as a result, they finally banned Marcus from YouTube, not allowing him back and make any sort of videos. I think that YouTube and other platforms need to take things a little bit more seriously. There are so many people like Marcus all over the internet, and kids tend to use these platforms like YouTube and Minecraft for fun. As a parent, you don't want to have to worry about who your child is talking to on the internet. I know it's impossible with so many predators out there, you can't possibly ban them all. But cracking down on them is a good start. When Marcus was first arrested, all of his content on YouTube should have been removed immediately, and his channel should have been banned from the start. It shouldn't have taken until 2020 and people speaking out against him to finally get him banned from the platform. Make sure to click the video right here.